Well, we're back out in Kidd, and we're on the Shards map, which has been a pretty good map for me over the past many months of playing. And we are in a 6-7-8 battle here with 2 submarines, 1 destroyer, 4 cruisers, and 4 battleships on each side.
Battle starts.
No aircraft carriers, so I'm not heartbroken over that one. Both the submarines on each side are Tier 6 submarines. They're still a danger, but they are not the deadly danger that I run into at many of the upper tiers.
Many thanks.
So I am not sure what my submarine on my side is doing. I've got a Prince Eugen back behind us. And so Prince Eugen is the cruiser that, if I remember right, she helped the Bismarck sink the Hood in that famous battle. I could be wrong on that. I could look that up. But the Prince Eugen is a pretty powerful ship, and at Tier 8, I have heard that she's actually stronger than the Mites. Pound for pound, she definitely is. She's considered a heavy cruiser. So we'll see what this one plans on doing. All depends on the driver in this game. The other team has an Atlanta, and that Atlanta is the only radar on either team. It's a short range radar, but it can be real effective, and as she gets her sights on me, Atlanta tears up DDs bad. Really fast firing. So I'm just turning, getting myself set to back into the cap. I don't want to give away my position if I can help it. I don't know where the Atlanta is. Doesn't matter which of the submarines would be coming down this side. Both of them would outspot me. Maybe not by much, but enough. So far, nobody else is in the cap with me, though, so I will just hunker down and see what's coming. Well, one thing that's coming is the Massachusetts. Now, let's see what he plans on doing. Is he coming in with me, or is he just pushing up close? It looks like he's turning like he wants to come in. There's also a hipper out there, so yeah. The Prince Eugen's coming in right behind me. Maybe he was expecting me to smoke, but he didn't ask. As for me, I'm getting set up where I can shoot. And I still had AP loaded from an earlier battle. 2 of them ricocheted, but 3 actually did something. Looks like our submarine landed a couple of torpedoes on that Massachusetts. Now, if you've watched a lot of my battles, you watch me zoom in and out every time I shoot. I am always watching around, making sure nobody's doing anything surprising while my gun reloads. Alright, well, my torps missed. Too bad. Oh, Massachusetts down. Okay, well, we lost the Prince Eugen. We've also lost our New Orleans, so we've lost 2 of our cruisers real quick. Now, Hipper has torpedoes, but they're only 6K, so those torps aren't going to get close to me. I think he's shooting at me. Probably shooting at where my shells are coming from. And I'm shuffling forward and scooting back a little bit at a time. Right now I'm just shooting AP at him, trying to do some damage. Yeah, he was shooting at me, but no luck for him. Okay, so we're tied in ships. We've lost 2 cruisers. They've lost 2 battleships. So we've got Charlie Cap pretty comfortably in hand right now. That Hipper was low. I'm going to point that out to our team, and maybe they can take him down. In the meantime, I'm headed over to Bravo Cap. We're 1-1 in caps. We're pretty much neck and neck on points. Depending on how you look at it, we're tied in ships, although I don't know. The way Prince Eugen was doing things, I don't think he played too smart. Well, there's the Atlanta, and he is dangerous, but I can't be detected, and so as long as there's nothing that sees me right in front of me, I will be okay here. There was a submarine up here at one point, but he's not here anymore. I just threw those torps out there just in case Atlanta is dodging and comes in close to the island. Alright, I'm going to try to keep him spotted, but I was also kind of looking to see if that sub might be lurking around here. There is something up here, but right now I don't find anything. Nobody has spotted anything still in the cap, so I'm going to go ahead and push on up here. Okay, well, we lost a battleship there. Prince Heinrich is down. Okay, my RPF is finding some... Oh, there's a Maya right here. Okay, well, let's see what Maya plans on doing. I've still got a long wait until I get torps. Not really in a very good position here, am I?
Torpedoes to port.
Okay, I didn't. Hopefully he does not have... Okay, he used his torps. I've switched to AP, or I should be. Oh, thank you, Veneto. I was hoping he wouldn't have hydro. Turns out all he had to do was push in that close. Now I have torps. A little late. Yeah, I just told Veneto, thank you. Appreciate it. I really needed the help. I kind of played a dummy on that one, but I didn't think that Maya was really going to come all the way in like that. I was more worried he was going to light off some hydro. I don't know if he knew I was there or if he didn't know I was there, but when he found out, he just kept on coming. Okay, why am I not hitting that hipper? There we go. 4 non-pins. I hit the side. I need to get it up on the superstructure. Another non-pin. There. That did better. Oh. And I finished the job on him. I stole that kill. I admit it. Alright. Get some torps out there to that Colorado. He's well within range. Okay, well, I'm exposed here. My smoke dissipated, and our Veneto's in trouble. So he helped me, I'm going to help him. Ooh. And my torps look good. I might tag him with one. I probably won't get more than one. There's one. No flood, unfortunately. When you get a flood on him and then light a fire on him, then you can end up burning him down. He's throwing AP at me. AP hurts, but it doesn't kill me. It's HE that would be the worst. Okay. His guns are pointed away from me, so I'm turning away from his guns. In the meantime, he's busy with me instead of Veneto. And I think that was Atlanta shooting at me. I don't know. Somebody just threw a whole bunch of shells at me. Okay, got one more overpin on me. And I got him.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Yeah, there was Atlanta. I can't help our Colorado, unfortunately. Alright, so our Veneto said, thanks, kid. Yeah, we returned a favor. Those two little exchanges cost me a little over a third of my health. I've healed back what I can, but we gotta try to finish the battle with what we have. We are behind by one ship. Lost the Colorado, but Veneto finished the job on Atlanta, so that's a dangerous ship. Somebody is in the cap with me.
Ho bisogno di aiuto. Grazie mille.
Okay, they're both going after that other Colorado, I think. Over on the Charlie cap. Oh, okay. It's the Asashio. Now, Asashio is a Japanese ship that her torps are the... Oh, there's a sub over there. They're the deep water torps. They can hit cruisers, they can hit battleships, they can hit aircraft carriers. They cannot hit DDs or subs. I guess they could hit a sub that's partially submerged, but they can't hit me. The guns are okay, but my guns are better.
Direct front.
I don't mind challenging an Asashio. I am a little bit concerned about that submarine, though. Alright, well. Keeping a wary eye out for that Asashio. He's not in the cap right now. I think the sub has gone down because my RPF is looking back behind me where the Asashio was. And I am just going to be aware of... Oh, okay. Oh, there's the sub. And there's the Asashio. Okay. My shells, they do good damage. But that wasn't a great trade.
Solved, sir.
I'll have a heal back in 15 seconds. Using some engine boost. I'm just dodging away from him. I want the fight on my terms. I see where that Colorado is. If he wants to swing around here. Oh, okay. Who do we have now? Asashio again. Okay. Well,
Deactivated.
this might get him. One more.
Enemy submarine.
There we go. Okay.
Our victory
He's
is in
down.
sight.
Now watch out for
We've sunk
Colorado.
an enemy destroyer.
All right.
Our victory is in sight.
Now, I don't want to swing around in front of that sub. Don't want to give him anything that he can torp real easy. I want to come up behind him, or I want to catch him from the side. There, got him on the side. He's on the surface. Okay, now he's hurt. I'm close enough. His torps can't get to me.
Smoke generator started.
Colorado can see me. Depth charges are hitting. And got him.
Enemy submarine sunk.
Okay. Wowzer. One more. We got 4 kills. I don't remember getting 2 of them.
Smoke screen set.
Can't quite get over the island. I'd like to pop a few on him. I'd also kind of like to have him think that I'm somewhere coming around in front of him, but all right. I'm going to back into my smoke. If he gets up here and can see me, then I will have to deal with that. But if I get a couple of torps into him, I might take him down. If I don't, I can still dodge around this island and stay clear of him. Okay. Now, is he going to come straight at me, which is what he should do, or is he going to swerve away? Alright, looks like he is going to swerve away. You should never do that. You never know where that DD is. Okay. Sometimes they leave, but sometimes they're hanging around. Okay, whoops. Gonna bump into the island, but my smoke is protecting me. Okay. What'd we get on him? Looks like I got a flood, so he had to put the flood out. He can't see me. Now if I get fires on him, then he's gonna sit there and burn to death. He's hurting. He's hurting. Okay, got him. Yeah.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Kraken unleashed. Cool. Okay. Now, we are ahead here.
Engine boost activated.
But they're ahead in caps, but I think we've got a big enough lead. I think we're going to win this now. Just Lazo and me against the submarine and they're the Colorado. That Colorado is way too slow. Okay, we got it. Cool. Goodness sakes. Oh my goodness. I am still a little shaky from that one. That got very exciting. Okay, so I had 248 shells that landed on target. 146 of them actually did damage. I had 3 target hits with my torpedoes, 5 ships destroyed for the Kraken unleashed, set 3 fires, caused 1 flooding, got 2 defended ribbons, had 1 capture and 1 assisted in capture, and landed 6 depth charges. So, kid was just busy, very busy. And took top of the leaderboard with 2,375 base XP. But that Veneto saved my butt, so comps to him. Okay, so with those 248 main battery hits, I also fired 40 armor-piercing shells, 200. Let's see, back that up. Okay, 343 HE shells, of which 248 of them hit. So those are pretty good numbers right there. That's getting into the 65%, 60 some percent. And then with armor piercing, I hit 40 out of 65. But those were at very close range, aiming mostly at cruisers, I believe. And then pulled in 437,000 in potential damage. So the torps and the shells that came close but didn't hit me. So yeah, that was quite exciting. And earned 590,000 in credits, 706 XP for free XP for all my captains and ships to use, and 6,232 Elite Commander XP for all my other commanders to use that need it. All right, so I changed Kid's camo a week or so ago, just trying something different. The old camo was just looking a little bit drab with that darkish gray, and this does look a little more chipper. So Kid with her 3 turrets back aft, one of them mounted forward facing on the center line, and then 2 rear facing, and then 2 turrets up forward, gives her a total of 5 shells that she fires. But they do good damage to DDs and subs. Some cruisers, the light cruisers, that Maya would have given me a lot of trouble. And I was really worrying she was getting ready to launch torps at me, and I couldn't get out of there quick enough. But anyway, that one worked out. So Kid's captain is a sailor by the name of Leroy Jenkins, who served aboard her, and then after her retirement for him and for the Kid, when she became a museum ship, he became one of the museum people that worked aboard and showed people around and all that. And so it's really good that the wargaming people honor him by making him a captain. As far as I know, he's the only enlisted commanding officer of a ship, and even if it is in the game. All right, so he is a 21-point captain, and so preventative maintenance helps keep my guns and my steering and all that from getting knocked out. Grease the gears keeps my guns where they can rotate more quickly and keep them firing at targets when I'm twisting and turning. Last stand keeps my engine and steering gears going, clanking along a little bit, but it's better than nothing. Survivability expert gives me extra HP, which I needed there a couple of times. Superintendent gives me extra charges of smoke, heal, and engine boost. I didn't get a chance to really use all of them, but they were available. Adrenaline rush for when I got low on health, then it made my guns fire a lot faster. And radio locate, that helped keep track of whatever ship was closest to me, whether it was like there at the end there, whether it was the Asasio or the sub. I couldn't always tell which one I was going to be getting, but I knew somebody was there. And then concealment expert helps me get into a cap and hold the cap, and only the Kagero at my tier outspots me. The Cossack is right in there with me. I think Cossack might outspot me by just a smidgen, but it's close enough that when I'm spotted, I know somebody's there and I can go find them or smoke up and get away. On my equipment, I run main armaments mod 1 to help keep my guns from getting knocked out and keep them in the fight. Same thing with the torpedo tubes. Engine room protection does help me out a little bit. Uh, my engine gets knocked out. That happens to DDs all the time, but this does help a little bit. Aim assistance mod 1 gives me tighter grouping on my shells when I'm firing at range, and sometimes that's the difference in a fight. If I'm shooting at a DD, I've been able to knock some out at pretty good range. Propulsion mod 1 gets me up to speed more quickly, slows me down quicker too. So when I am trying to get out of the way of some incoming torps, or I am speed juking a cruiser that's firing at me from a distance, or a battleship, then sometimes that makes a bigger difference than if I had switched over. One of my other choices is steering gears mod 1 that would allow me to dodge back and forth more easily, but I found that the propulsion mod 1 is really nice when I'm sitting in smoke and I get surprised by a torpedo. I can sometimes get out of the way as long as I'm not directly broadside to it. And then the last one here is the concealment systems mod 1, and that is what makes my concealment get down to just 5.8. And 5.8 works pretty well for tier 8 destroyer. All right, well, that was one very exciting match, and I'm glad it worked out for us. We were, I think, about to lose it, and that would have been kind of a bummer, to say the least. Just looking around, this is the Rio de Janeiro port. I was actually driving the Rio de Janeiro that I picked up a little bit back, driving her around a little bit, but Tier 5 battleship, 31-second reload. I decided to take a break and get back into Kid, and Kid with her, uh, what is it, 5.5-second reload, 3.3-second reload. Yeah, makes for a lot more exciting time. So, by the way, one of the facts about Kidd, she is the only U.S. Navy ship that's authorized to fly a pirate flag. Now, my pirate flag is one that I earned a few years ago from scoring high. I think I got into the top of the Silver League in ranked battles one year, and that's what one of the prizes was. But the real Kidd flew a pirate flag, and so and they have a picture of Captain Kidd here on the side of her forward funnel. So that is pretty cool too. I haven't ever actually taken the time to show that one off before, but there we are. Another great battle in Kidd.